Hello all, welcome. In this lecture, we will look at what is IT infrastructure library. IT organizations are continuously enforced to deliver better IT services in a lesser cost. To provide guidelines to achieve this goal and cope up with the stringent challenges, several managerial frameworks have been developed, among which the one of the well-known and the popular framework for the IT service management is the ITIL, which is Information Technology Infrastructure Library. It is the most widely accepted approach for the IT service management in an universal manner. It is a customizable framework. This has all the best practices to ensure quality service is provided to the customers through service management activities. So this framework was developed in the year late 1980 by CCTA. CCTA means Central Computer and Telecommunications Agency. They are now renowned as OGC, Office of Government of Commerce. So this ITIL has now become a popular and worldwide de facto standard for the IT service management. So this ITIL was originally designed by the British government with a set of standards to be followed by the service providers to offer effective services to the customers. After the inception, public companies have realized the benefits, and many companies have started implementing the ITIL policies, and it became well popular. Now ITIL has become acceptable by almost everyone in the IT sector. It's a public domain framework with the scalable property. As an IT service management framework, ITIL provides a systematic approach to manage IT services right from their inception through the design stage, implementation stage, operation stage, and continual improvement stage. So the processes identified and described within the ITIL are supplier and platform independent and applicable to the all the aspects of IT infrastructure management. ITIL consists of the concepts, policies, best practices that can be applicable for managing the IT infrastructure components. So ITIL provides a comprehensive description of important best practices in terms of several catalogs, procedures that any IT organizations can adapt and follow or fine tune according to the cus- particular needs of an organization. ITIL provides business with a customizable framework of best practices to achieve quality services, and it will ensure any problem can be overcome with the proactive management of the policies in managing the IT infrastructures. ITIL was published as a series of books, each of which gives the details of several IT management topics, and now it has grown up to three versions, namely ITIL version 1, version 2, and version 3. ITIL version 1 is the initial version of IT infrastructure library, which has now expanded over to 31 volumes of books. At the beginning, ITIL version 1 was projected as a set of formal methods. Then later, it was conceived as a set of guidelines. So, coming to ITIL version 2, ITIL version 2 consolidates the volumes of ITIL version 1 into logical sets by grouping the related process guidelines of IT managements, applications, and services. So the eight book volumes of ITIL version 2 are grouped into three parts as given here. Number one, IT service management set that in turn contains the guidelines and procedures for how a service should be delivered, how a service should be supported, etc. Then ITIL version 2 is also grouped in terms of the operational guidance set. That set in turn contains the ICT infrastructure management, security management, business perspective, application management, software asset management, these things, how they should be effectively managed will be mentioned inside the operational guideline guidance set. So coming to the third group of the ITIL version 2, which is implementation guidance set. This is about planning of the service management, etc. So coming to ITIL version 3, this is an updation of ITIL version 2. ITIL version 3 comprises of five key volumes, and we will briefly discuss about these five key volumes of ITIL version 3. ITIL version 3 focuses on the service life cycle and encourages the development of the business perspective. So this volume guides both the service provider as well as the business customer through choices that they need to achieve for the excellence of the service. The, the key topics which are present in this volume includes business case development, service assets, service value definition, market analysis, and service provider types. The processes which are included are IT financial management, service portfolio management, and demand management. Let's come to the different groupings of ITIL version 3. The first one is the service strategy volume. So this volume is the main strength of the ITIL library. This volume focuses on helping the IT organizations to improve and develop over the longer run. So coming to service design, this volume provides good practice and the guidelines on design of IT services and processes to create valuable IT service assets for an organization according to the business constraints such as time and money, etc. This service design guideline gives a framework for service design which considers the customer's present as well as futuristic requirements, all while maintaining the business goals in mind. So ITIL version 3 service design processes which are included in this volume are given here. They are like service level management, capacity management, availability management, IT service continuity management, supplier management, information security management, and service catalog management. So coming to the another set of grouping, which is service transition. This ITIL volume provides guidance guidance on managing the different aspects of service changes and preventing undesired consequences while allowing for the innovation. It is an essential one for anyone seeking to deliver IT change management to achieve the better efficiency. So, some of the topics covered in this volume are given here: transition planning, then support and service asset, then configuration management and change management, release and deployment management, and knowledge management, etc. It also states the key roles and responsibilities of staffs involved in service transition. So, coming to the other value, which is service operation. This value introduces the delivery and control activities which are very helpful to achieve the quality while providing service to the customer. This service operation value covers the best practices for balancing conflicting goals, such as, for example, reliability versus cost, etc. So, how to trade between different conflicting goals. So, for to conclude the how to manage the conflicting goals, there must be some set of policies. So, this service operation volume provides effective guidelines for the problem management, event management, incident management, service desk management, asset management, technical management, and application management, etc. So, this volume also defines the key roles and responsibilities that are to be followed by the staffs involved in the service operations. So coming to the another volume of ITIL version 3, which is continual service improvement. Improvements in service quality enables the business to survive in a competitive environment and helps in achieving the best possible outcomes. So this volume introduces the processes involved in identifying and it introduces the cycle of service management improvement policies. The goal of continual service improvement is to align and realign IT services to changes or according to the changes in business needs by identifying and implementing improvements in the IT services. For example, improvements in the service quality, effectively managing the processes, and achieving the efficiency and cost effectiveness in providing the service. So, how to support these business processes through the continual service improvement? There are a set of guidelines and policies are given in this value. So we have discussed about there were ITIL frameworks was developed by CCTA, and it was accepted as a de facto standard worldwide by the service management organizations. And there were three versions of ITIL: ITIL version 1, 2, 3, and ITIL version 3 has five volumes of different categorization of best practices, namely service strategy, service design, service transition, and service operation, then continual service improvement. So, briefly, we have discussed each and every type of service managerial activities. We will stop it here. Thank you.